Howdy, be digging Vermont. Digging some onions today. Thought I'd bring you along. Won't be a long video. I did one a couple years ago. Thought I'd bring you back, show you. There's two different kinds down here, and I also read an article. People in Virginia are foraging more, and I don't know if it's just singling them out or they had the most poisoning cases, but people are confusing, and I can't remember the name of it now. I used to call it skunk cabbage, but it's not skunk cabbage. It's some other plant, and I did look up the name and I just can't find it now, so thought I'd show you this plant too. I guess when they come up early they look a little bit more like an onion, but I don't see the resemblance. So here's some onions, and then here's the plant that they're saying is getting confused, which is a very, very poisonous plant. So I don't know how they're confusing them, or I mean, it doesn't smell anything like an onion. So anyways, oh, there's some fiddleheads too. There's lots of ferns down here. I'm a little behind. I already did harvest some fiddleheads. The onions are here strong and good now. Other people have been digging them, I can tell, but that's okay. It doesn't look like they cleaned them out this year, so I'm not going to complain. I did find some younger fiddleheads on my first way in, so I'm just going to dig a few of these, show you the quick differences, and we'll try to move it along. Alrighty. There goes that again. So, looks like a pretty nice little patch. And I try not to dig a big hole either myself. I just try to, it's really sandy down here. So you can pretty much just get down under it and lift it up like that. And then, oh yeah, they're nice and ready right now. Cool, I've been waiting so they get bigger. More worth digging. Yes, oh, those are looking good. Alrighty. I'm just gonna show you a different kind also right now while we're right here. It's not so much a different kind, but a little bit different of the species. I call them reds and whites. I don't know what other people call them, but right here, I just saw some dot red stemmed. Aha, right here. Oh, these are some nice bulbs. Really nice. Prime time. Oh. This is what I call two, and they do taste different too. These are total white stem, same leaves. Can't really tell any differences between the leaves, but the stems are definitely red on one and white on the other. These are a little more stronger, I think. These are a little sweeter, but again, that's my opinion. So I'm gonna dig a bunch. I'll bring you along. If I find some other fiddleheads, we'll maybe show you just grabbing a few of them too, but most of them have already grown up. I got some fiddleheads in a different place this year. Didn't make a video, ate them, they were good. Alrighty, I'm gonna get digging, I gotta get going. And yeah, we'll see you very soon. Alright, we'll be back. Found some decent fiddleheads, so I'm gonna show you them too. And always do your own research. Don't watch some guy named Bruce Cat be digging Vermont and go by anything or everything that I say. I'm really confident about onions. There's no problem with that, and I'm confident with picking the ostrich fern or fiddlehead from that grows into the ostrich fern. Pretty easy to show you. Where'd they go? Okay. Anyways, there's some more right there. Show you real quick way to identify these. A couple things. See how there's no furry stuff, and I don't see any of the bad kind right here. I'll show you them too. These have a definite U-shaped groove in the stem right there, and they don't have a bunch of furry stuff. There is a little bit of brown, but it flakes right off. And you don't want to take every single little bulbous thing. We do have some that are already up, so it'll probably be safe to take almost all of those. You do always want to leave a couple, and you just pick them off. There's some more. chance getting up there, but and brown stuff just fluffs right off. It's another sign of, you know, what kind they are. So yeah, awesome. A bunch more. If you look around, oh sure, they're coming up all over the place. I know this is a fern area, and I knew there were fiddleheads here. There's some more. So we'll get back at you. I got some digging to do quick here. I almost got a full bag of onions for the Shaw's bag. I only need so much. Don't like to take too many. I think some people overtake down here sometimes, but we've got half a Shaw's bag going. I don't keep all the greens, so I'm going to start breaking the greens off. I did keep some for some leeks. Add a little color to the soup or whatever dish you're making. Alrighty, we'll be back. I'm going to run through here and probably give you a recap unless I find something cool or decent to look at again, and we'll go from there. Alright, we'll see you. Howdy. Back. I don't know what this fern is called, but this is not a good fern. Do not pick this fern. Do not eat this fern. Do not pick or eat any hairy ferns. The only one I know how to identify is the ostrich fern, which I showed you a few minutes ago. Has a nice U-shaped groove in the stem. It grows up nice and green, and there's no fur on it. And when I say fur, I'm going to show you now what I mean. So here's some furry ones. You see how they're very different looking. Very, very different. It's like a hair on these, which doesn't come off either, really. Sorry, there you go. Yeah, that is not the proper fern to be eaten. So, thought I'd bring you right over here to show that. I didn't know if there were any out here or not, but there sure is. I hope you guys can see it good. That is not the kind of fern to eat with this white hair stuff on it. Alrighty, I'll show you the difference between these and those. There's a couple differences. Okay, here's these furry, very round stem, totally round stem, completely round with fur. These are bright green with just this brown, very light, it's not hair, it's just like a little casing that comes right off. Fluff, see how easy that's coming off? Okay, and they have this large groove right down on them. That's kind of the unmistakable trait to look for. So again, always do your own research. I'm glad I could show you some of these. You do not want to eat the furry fern fiddlehead. Those stinking Benjamin actions. Okay, I got to get moving. I'm gonna grab a few more onions. We're about done here. It's many more onions coming up, so it doesn't look like anybody's ravaged it this year. I've seen it almost empty in the past, but I've been checking it so that I can stay on top of it. It's my favorite thing. I like to make about 40 cups of soup, onion soup with the wild ramps, and put some good stuff in there. All right, we'll get back to you. I'll do a final little roundup, just show you how much I got or what I like to take at a time. You don't need a huge amount, and you got to process them too, so you got to keep that in mind. And if you play your cards right and you have a few different places, they come at different times. Even here, there's like, they're coming up better over there than they are back here. So, you know, you can kind of, you just got to get out there and do it. That's all I can say. Alrighty, we'll be back. Typical grocery bag. We got lots of onions, good ones too. Red and white stemmed. And then on this side, I'm using some leaves of those onions to cover up all those yummy fiddleheads in there. Okay, don't forget, do your own research. This is the ostrich fern. I'm comfortable digging and eating these. You have to boil them for 10 minutes, you can still get sick, but the telltale is they don't have fuzz like I showed you a few minutes ago, and they have this very clear to see groove in the stem, and the others don't have that. So. And as far as picking the onions, you know, do your own research too, but if you're picking that other stuff and you don't smell a strong onion smell, that's a good giveaway. Maybe go with somebody else your first time or whatever. So, alright. The guy mowing the field was nice enough to shut the lawnmower off for a minute so I can do my outro and get out of here. We'll catch you later. Be digging Vermont. Thanks for joining me. Shazam!